Let's clear up some of the confusion. Um, this is a bit tense in my last video. So, this lady was asking where my frustrations are coming from. I see your videos, and a lot of what you sound, the way you sound just like a very vile and disgusting man that anytime his name is mentioned, it makes my stomach turn. The man was guilty of a lot of crap. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to compare what you say in your video to what he says. First, we'll hear you.
Access pipeline. It looks like there are at least 3 bulldozers that are to people.
Those bulldozers are really dangerous, aren't they? They're going to attack the Native Americans or what? This is a business, and they're doing their job, and they're paid for it, and it's all being done legally.
Now, let's hear the person who your butt kissing sounds like.
At Wounded Knee, a triumphant Dick Wilson toured the remains of the town.
Dick, are you brought into what you're saying?
I expected this.
What?
They're hoodlums, clowns. This is the way they live.
Not only was Dick Wilson still firmly in charge, he would exact revenge on his opponents, as the federal government looked the other way.
The Oglalas don't like what happened. And if the FBI don't get them, the Oglalas will. We have our own way of punishing people that way.
Shooting on the reservation?
You said it. We'll take care of them.
After Wounded Knee was a period of time that the dissidents called the Reign of Terror. It was a time when Dick Wilson truly unleashed his forces on the folks who had supported Wounded Knee.
In the 3 years following the siege, 2 FBI agents and more than 60 AIM supporters were killed, giving Pine Ridge the highest per capita murder rate in the country. As the reservation spiraled into violence, the government went after AIM in the courts.
I hope Pam Hemphill, you see this and heard what I just played. Don't you get it? At the end of the day, our people, all we want is for our lands back, is for our way of life back, and to not have this modern mess imposed upon us. We were not meant to walk upon concrete. We were not meant to be reliant on technology. We were meant to live off the land. Let our mother the earth nurture us, to provide clothing and food and clean water without gas and technology and machines and this mechanical mess that people cling on to for so long. Yes, I'm using a computer. Yes, I'm using this, but this is a mere tool. I only use it because it serves a purpose. I only have what I need, and I don't have any more. No, I can respect your extending the olive branch, but you must understand. My people, all of us, all the tribes, from the Ojibwe all the way down to the Mayan. We're tired. We're so tired and fed up. You may see it your way, but the reality is it's wrong. This pipeline is wrong on every level. You sound just like that sick man, Dick Wilson. When we hear you sitting there talking and kissing butt and defending that pipeline, we are reliving the worst parts of modern Native American history. From Buddy Lamont being shot in the forehead to Annie Mae Picktow being raped and murdered with their hands chopped off. To Tina Manning Trudell, her mom, and her small children being burned alive in a fire, and then John Trudell having to bury them, hiring an arson investigator, where the arson investigator and the FBI agent came upon one basic conclusion. The fire was started on purpose, and nobody has been able to find out who did it. In fact, the FBI has not lifted a finger to find out who did that. See, that's where this is coming from. Or strip mining land for uranium on the Navajo reservation, where half the people are forced to drink irradiated water, or they can't even drink the water. A woman has to bring a water truck in and fill in buckets. So these people literally have to boil their water to wash up by hand. They don't have running water because all the running water is loaded with radiation. It's not healthy to drink. Their drinkable water is brought in. You want to help us? Get on our side. Trust me, you'll make a lot more friends if you join us. You may see it your way, but the reality is that pipeline is wrong. Look around you. Look what they did. Look what they did. You can sit there and defend it all you like, but it doesn't matter how many different ways you put it. Let's hear the other half of that.
One thing that Wounded Knee gave the federal government an excuse to do was to try to litigate the American Indian movement out of existence.
You and your bunch of hoodlums take over down there. You destroy people's property.
Within months, more than 500 indictments were brought against AIM members, most on minor charges that were later dismissed.
They succeeded in tying up AIM in court, and AIM at this point, with all those resources going into court, lost its way.
If AIM lost its way, then why am I here? I'm not trying to be an enemy, Pam. But before you say anything, take the journey that I took. Take the journey that I've taken. See through my point of view.
Ever since I took this case, weird stuff's happening to me.
Are you Billy McBride? Huh? The Billy McBride. He was one of the best trial lawyers ever. What?
Can I get a straight answer around here?
It's a power deal. Bastock found out, so they killed him.
Well, they're gonna kill you if you stay here now. Come on, let's go.
Well, sometimes they have to kill us. They have to kill us. Because they can't break our spirit.
choice.
I'm trying to help you people. Now, why won't you accept that?
It's in our DNA. You have to do what old man says.
What makes you such a threat?
We choose the right to be who we are. We know the difference between the reality of freedom
Amen.
and the illusion of freedom. There's a way to live with Earth and a way not to live with Earth. We choose the way of Earth. It's about power, Ray.
All power. And how much they like to assert upon people. He's right. They can't break our spirit. We still bang the drum. And I will carry on his work. What you bought into is what we call social pollution. Problem with Pam is that your heart is not free. Your mind and your heart have become a prisoner to yourself and the civilization that has confined you. You need to step out of your own box and look at the world through our eyes. Like you said, we choose the way of the earth. You can try and get us to see things your way all you want, but it's in our DNA. We're gonna play it out this way every single time. We don't fear death. I'll never expect a full white man to understand that.